Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be fusing Susano of the Fool Arcana. And in order to get Susano, you need to be full rank 10, which is pretty easy because you can just go through the story and you naturally rank up the Fool Arcana. But Susano is an absolute slashing machine. However, the only caveat with him is that you do have two elemental weaknesses, and that is in electric and light. So as you can see, our build does shore up the electric weakness, and then when you level them up to level 84, you do get repel light, which I will be replacing Auto Masuka with. But the build has Vorpal Blade, charge, slash amp, at pupil, crit rate amp, and arms master. And basically with arms master, you are absolutely just dealing damage upon damage upon damage with Vorpal Blade. And it's a slashing machine. So comparatively that to Siegfried, for example, Siegfried is also just an absolute beast. However, Susano is just, in my opinion, just looked way cooler. However, we will be doing Susano today. This is the build that I have for him. You can definitely try him out. I'm sure you saw that intro clip before, and it's absolutely a beast. But again, it does have the two elemental affinities, so you do miss out on a couple of great passives compared to Siegfried, for example. But in saying that, you do have charge Vorpal Blade, and it's just, you're basically just going to be killing everything. So this is my guide to building Susano, and we'll get straight into it with the recipe generator. So if you enjoyed the guide, definitely don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel immensely and is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, so the Fool Arcana, we have Susano, or Susano-o? Nah, it's just Susano. But we've got Susano here, and he's basically just going to be a slashing machine. Now, this Susano is not as good as Siegfried. I think Siegfried is still better, purely because Siegfried only has a weakness to dark, whereas Susano has a weakness to light and a weakness to electric, which means that you kind of have to shore up the weakness. Well, you don't have to, but you want to shore up the weaknesses, and it requires two passives, which means you do lose out on a couple of great passives. However, this Susano build that I have here is still pretty good. You still can get all the slashing done to your heart's content with slash amp as well as crit rate amp. But at the same time, you also have arms master, actually, which halves the amount of HP that's required to use slashing skill or any physical skills. In this case, it would be Vorpal Blade. So the skills I have on the Susano build are Vorpal Blade, charge, slash amp, repel light, drain elec, arms master, at pupil, and crit rate amp. Obviously, most of these you can probably swap out. Anything to do with slash amp or crit rates, you probably keep in, and then like arms master, you definitely keep in. And then yeah, so this is going to be my slashing machine, and then the Masakado in the other video is basically my pierce machine or multi-hit machine. And then if I have room in my persona stock, I'll probably just keep Siegfried in, just because of the amount of ridiculous damage that he could do. But Susano can also do ridiculous damage as well. So once again, if you have DLC, then make sure you enable the DLC in the recipe generator. So just go up to fusion settings, and then you scroll down and you can see all the DLC. If you don't have the DLC, uncheck all those. Left chain, right chain. Susano is also a multi-persona fusion, which requires Take Minakata, Take Mikazuchi, Okunushi, Shikioji, and Kukiri Hime. So just make sure that when you're going through, you have those personas ready and done up. Basically, left chain, right chain will tell you exactly how to do it. The ingredients list the innate levels of the persona for the fusion. However, just because it lists the innate levels, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the level that they will learn the ability. So, for example, Barong actually learns Drain Elec at 69, not 63. So you need to level up Barong to 69 to get Drain Elec, and so on and so forth. So, without further ado, we shall be heading to the Velvet Room to fuse Susano. Alright, so we're here with the Susano build, and I realize that I'm running out of money quite a lot, so I'm going to be grinding in Tyros for a little bit, but let's get on with it. So the left chain is Masakado fused with Orpheus to get Dionysus, and we are going to be inheriting... Well, we can pretty much inherit basically everything that we need, right? But we're going to be inheriting Crit Rate Amp, Arms Master, and App Pupil. Alrighty, and now we're going to fuse Dionysus with Masakado again in order to get Lakshmi. And as you can see, I'm pretty much out of money, so this will probably be my last fusion for a while. Alright, and then we get Lakshmi of the Fortune Arcana. And we want crit rate amp and arms master. Cool, so now that we have Lakshmi, we want to fuse Lakshmi with Sei 10 Taisei to form Kikurihime. And obviously we want to inherit Arms Master and crit rate amp. And then last one doesn't really matter. And now that is the left chain complete. So now let's do the right chain. So the right chain we need is Kishian, Dashang, and Barong into Adavaka, who is also just a ridiculously strong persona as well, by the way. So we want App Pupil and Drain Elec. Now that we have Adavaka, we need to fuse it into Inugami to get Shikioji. And we want to inherit App Pupil and Drain Elec. We got Shikioji again. Now also remember, if you already have a Shikioji with Nullifier, because everyone obviously, you know, needs that for certain builds, just make sure that you don't register the persona. So if you already have a persona registered, basically you need to register again to register that persona. So we can just head on over to special fusions, and as you can see, we do have Susano. So to unlock Susano, you need to complete the full rank 10, and as well as fusing, or at least having in your compendium, Take Minakata, Take Mikazuchi, and Okunushi. I have a feeling that I actually won't be able to afford this, so that will be a bit worried. Okay, I can. Okay, that's good. That's good. Sure thing. And yeah, this is Susano. All right, Susano actually looks bloody sick. This is a cool, cool dude. So we want Drain Elec, App Pupil, Arms Master, and crit rate amp. And I'll probably just throw in Auto Masuku in there as well.
It will receive an immense amount of power. Well then, shall we begin?
And yeah, you can see all these personas fusing together in Igor's mind thing, and then boom, straight to the brain. We get Susano himself. My name is Susano. So you desire the power of my raging storms, do you? Very well then, I shall rage to your heart's content. So sick. And the Fool has blessed us, so there's Auto Mataru, which we won't be getting. Then High Counter is the same, which we won't be getting. And then Slash Amp or Brave Blade. So obviously with this build, you would want Repel Light on him. So that is the next level. So I'll need to level him up to get Repel Light, and then we'll be replacing with Auto Masuku. But basically you can see the slash potential of Susano himself, and as well as with Arms Master. So you're basically just like using absolutely 0 HP with him. And then you got App Pupil and Crit Rate Amp for crits. And then you've also got Drain Elec to nullify the electrical weakness. And then obviously when we level up, we'll get Repel Light to nullify the Repel Light weakness.
I'll go with. I'll go with. Come!
do? What to do?
So thanks again for watching. Those short clips can see the devastating power of these fused personas. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in Tartarus.